said they're going to beat them Saints. All right. Sorry for not coming on since the last video. I've been busy with stuff. I've been doing my personal account videos. I've been busy with my personal life and stuff. So I said I was going to do another one. I'm going to do another video. Tampa Bay. It's raining outside right now. Maybe y'all can hear that. It's storming. It's supposed to be raining in Tampa tomorrow. They said 15-mile-an-hour winds. You know, payback's a bitch. They came into our house, and stole a W. We going to their house and stealing the W. I was watching Who Dat Discussions podcast last night. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all should see it. He did his premiere episode. As far as premieres, I mean, he does usually record it and whatever. And, you know, he's going to do it live one day. So, you're going to get pretty stoked with that. But I called on his podcast. We're going to win 37-20. We're going to beat the hell out of Tampa. Carolina's going to lose. We're going to clinch the division. It's going to be sweet. So, hey, JGPJ, what's going on? And why does YouTube tell me 0? YouTube just loves to mess with me. I could have 17 people in this chat, and it would say 0. They love to mess with me. Anyway, I got, since 2 or 3 people were emailing me about, hey, man, you're good. Can I send you money? I don't know. Just random people wanted to send me a few dollars. Hey, they can if they want. Well, I fixed my PayPal. So, you know, if anybody actually wants to, they can. It's not a desirable thing, but, you know. Oh, yeah, we're going to clinch the sucker. We're going to clinch it. It's going to be all good. Playoff berth. You know, it's all good. Wait a minute. Yeah, can you believe it's a noon game? I got to put that up there. Just in case anybody ever sees this video and they want to throw me a shiny nickel. So be it. I don't know. But, yeah, we actually have a noon game. I'm shocked. It's noon. It ain't no fucking 3:15, 3:05, 3:25, 7:15, 7:30. Noon. This is what I want the Saints game. I understand if you're good, you play a lot of prime time. But I want a noon game. So. But, yeah, on my regular account, a few people threw me $1 or $2 here and there. Somebody told me on this account a long time ago, I don't know if they were trolling or not. This dude's like, man, I'm going to give you $350. And I'm like, yeah, right. He goes, no, I'm serious. I said, all right, whatever. I didn't have my PayPal. So I had to argue with them to get my PayPal reinstated because they kept telling me, oh, you don't exist. You don't exist. Well, it's storming right now. Absolutely storming. It's been raining since 6 o'clock this morning. It was raining in Texas yesterday, so we getting all that Texas flow. But, you know you don't exist, right? Because YouTube's telling me I got 0 people watching me. Boy, they love to screw me. Not that I'm getting monetized on this, but they love to just love to screw me. Every time I come on this channel, it'll tell me I got 0, no matter how many people are watching. Yeah, I think, well, I know in Texas it was really storming yesterday because I was talking to someone in Texas. It was storming like a son of a bitch. So, yeah, it's storming pretty good right now. Hopefully the juice don't go out. If I lose my juice, then I'm out. Then it goes off my laptop, and then I got to go on my backup phone. On my, you know, my old phone that I don't really use anymore except for like YouTube and stuff. All right, it went back to 1 for a split second. Now it went back to 0. So maybe I'm doing this video too early. I don't know. I thought, I don't know. It's only, it's 12:50. It's not too early. It's almost 1 o'clock. So yeah, it's going to rain in the game tomorrow. They were practicing. Sean Payton said they were practicing with wet footballs. So, It doesn't matter if the football is wet, cold, hot, inflated. You know, if you play Tampa Bay, I mean, if you play New England, the ball's going to be like that big. Drew Brees is, you know, we got it. You know, for rain games, they should bring back the Stickum. You know, just for like Mother Nature games. Hey, let's Stickum is legal. Let's go. Let's see how Stickum works in the rain because it would neutralize the, you know. It's even if they still make Stickum, I don't know. I'm sure they do somewhere. They ought to bring that stuff back. Hell, it helped the Raiders win a championship. Or a couple, actually. So, I mean, let's bring it back. But, yeah, I wonder where all the Who-Dats are. I hope they didn't get discouraged because I didn't really stream the last week. I streamed a few times on my regular account. But I've been busy with stuff, and I was going to do it yesterday. You know. Oh, yeah, my account, my regular account, I got all these Steelers fans giving me shit. And for some reason, I go on the coin chats with people. They're all Cowboys fans. They've been giving me shit all week, and I've just been saying Cowgirls suck. They're going 8-8. They suck. I was showing them a few of the videos on here through my phone where I was like, "Fuck the Cowgirls," and they were just laughing. I'm like, "You see, you know, Cowgirls going 8-8 at best and missing the playoffs. Steelers are a good team. I think we'll beat the Steelers. That's at home. You know, it's pretty good. So I think we got a shot. That was a fluke game against Dallas. I mean, 3 games in 11 days, I think it was. You know, it's going to be you're going to have games like that. It is what it is. I gave props to Dallas, but fuck them. Screw Dallas. They're in the past. I'm worried about Tampa and how bad we're going to beat Tampa. And then after Tampa, I think we play Carolina, I think. Huh. You know, hell with that. I'd be like, hey, church, you could be here any Sunday. The football game won't. Maggot slip like fan for life. There you go. I don't care if it rains all day tomorrow. I don't care if it does. Hey, look, we got the best quarterback in NFL history. I don't care. It could rain. Hey, you know what? If it rains, we'll just play in the mud. That's fine. We'll just hand it off to Ingram and Kamara. That's perfectly fine with me. I have no doubts about that. Either way, we got that game. Who dat, Last Jedi? Who dat? So, like I said a few minutes ago, I got my PayPal set up, so if anybody wants to throw me a shiny penny, you can. You don't have to, but hey, you can. I figured why not? I might as well show it off and whatever. I've never been to a Saints game. I've been to Saints practice. I've been to the scrimmage. I don't know how the hell we lost to the Cowgirls. I have no fucking idea. Yeah, I understand, JGP. I'd be like, yeah. That's why I've never been to a Saints game. I've always had to work, or most jobs I've always worked on Sundays. So, I hope to get to go to a game before Breeze retires. I've been to practice. Last year, I went to the Saints scrimmage where they had the Texans on Airline, where they were scrimmaging against the Texans. That was the closest thing I've been to a game. Well, hell, you should have been. You should have sabotaged the Cowgirls. Sabotage them bastards. You know what I'm saying? I got this manually sent into the chat now. Well, once I type it in, I put it manually in the chat. So I might take it off from here to there. But yeah, we got this game. We got it down pat. I'm not worried about Tampa. I mean, I don't even know who's starting that game tomorrow. Is it Fitzpatrick or is it Winston? Because I want Fitzpatrick to start. I want to prove to that son of a bitch we can beat him because our defense is a hell of a lot better than it was the first time around. You know, we scoring 40 points on them. Well, I say it's 30. I say we're going to win 37-20, but who knows? As long as we win, I don't care. It could be 2-0, long as we win. You know, I find it funny that all of these players think that all these teams think they can beat us just because of what Dallas did. It was a fluke. Dallas has a good defense. I give them props. But if we play Dallas again, especially in the Dome, we kicking their ass. You know, I mean, hell. I've been to the facility. I've never been to a Saints game or regular preseason. I've never had a chance to. I've been to the facility like 10 times. I was showing the video on this page. I was showing to the Cowgirls fans. They didn't believe I met Drew Brees. I said, all right, watch. Hold on. I'll pull up the video. And they were like, holy shit, he met Drew Brees. I'm like, the greatest quarterback ever. And they were like, well, you know Drew Brees is from Texas. I don't care if he's from Timbuktu. I said, where do y'all think Dallas got their quarterback from? Louisiana. Thank you. So, there. We gave y'all Dak Prescott. Be happy. Because that bastard, I think the Cowgirls play the Eagles, I think, next. Whoever they play, they might win one more game, but they're going 8-8 at best. Fire Cajun. There we go. The man, the myth, the legend. He's only one or two people that kind of pay attention to whatever. Falcons have 0% chance of winning the South. 4-8. Falcons suck. Falcons suck ass. I call them the fail can't you? You can call them the fail country coma. The media is not going to give Brees the MVP. They're going to give it to either Patrick Mahomes or Todd Gurley. Watch. They don't like Drew Brees. The media does not like Drew. Look, when we lost to the Cowboys, Max Kellerman had a smile on his face, and he was like, see, I told you the Saints would lose. I told you they suck. I'm telling you, that's exactly what he said. He was telling Stephen A. Smith, I told you the Saints are no good. And I sat there and I watched the video, and I'm like, what the hell? Oh, that's easy. Falcons first, Panthers second, Bucks third. That's the order it should be in. The Falcons were born 1 year before us. The Panthers came in the league in 95, I think it was. And the Bucks didn't come out of the division in 2002. So if you're a Saints fan, you're going to hate the Falcons number one in our division. Obviously. Unless you have your own personal reasons why you hate Carolina more. I wouldn't. Some people do. I wouldn't discourage this, that, or the other. But, Falcons are like the worst team in America. They suck. They're terrible. And they're 4-8. And they're going to go 4-12. So awesome. The Panthers fired the Panthers fired their defensive line coach, their linebacker coach, this coach, that coach. But they kept the defensive coordinator. Ron Rivera is calling the plays now. So when we beat Carolina, it's going to be good. Who dat, Keedy? Who dat? Who dat? Yeah. So I got my awesome PayPal set up. I finally fixed it. So, now I can get a shiny penny. So it's all good. But, we're going to kick some ass. Duty booty. You going to kick some ass? Be all good? Damn laptop's overheating, but that's why it's whistling. I don't know if making a noise. Well, I don't think you hear it. That's how it should be. Falcons, Panthers, and Bucks. The Falcons are the worst, Now, I used to hate the 49ers almost as worse as the Falcons. When we were in the NFC West, when Joe Montana and freaking Jerry Rice, I still hate them bastards. Although I don't hate Joe Montana that much anymore. I mean, I still hate him, but it's not as much because Joe Montana's son played at Tulane. He didn't really lead us to anything, but, I sat near Joe Montana. I just happened to sit near him one time on the other side when I went to a Tulane game. Because I've been in the Superdome for Tulane games before they went to Yeoman Stadium. He was sitting on because I got free tickets where I worked at. It was on the visiting side, of course, and the whole area was completely shot. Like, there was like no one around except like two people, like sitting like 3 rows at top of me, and I turned around and it's Joe Montana and his wife. So, I went to go talk to him, but he didn't really want to say anything because, Joe Montana doesn't like people. He just won't talk to you. He's an asshole like that. People walk up to him, "Are you Joe Montana?" He goes, "No, never heard of him." So Joe Montana's a bit of an asshole. But even though I hate him, I'd go get his fucking autograph right now and sell that son of a bitch. But which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to go get his autograph, but he didn't give me the time of day. I was just like, "Hey Joe, how you doing?" Nothing. He didn't say shit. Nothing. Him and his wife just fucking ignored me like I was like a fucking peanut vendor. I was like, "All right, fuck you then." Screw that. He's total assholes. My list is Falcons, Bucks, Panthers, 49ers, Rams, Patriots, I think because of Tom Brady's ass and whatever. Wide receiver from the Redskins in the same. That could be anybody. Redskins wide receiver. I don't know. We've had a lot of Louisiana players come out of, that could be just about anybody. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think who. But yeah, that could be anybody. But I know this. I know the what you call it. Oh, he plays for the Redskins now? I don't know. I'm trying to think. No, it's not him. I'll think of it. I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of his name. Quinn? I don't know. I have to look it up. If he went to LSU, I would know his name like the back of my memory. But, if he was on the roster when we played the Redskins this year, then yeah. I hope we got a damn monsoon in Tampa. We win maybe 3-0. It's continuously storming outside. I might go walking later in the rain. Hell, it'd be funny. It's pretty hilarious. But yeah, I'll definitely look it up later. I've done it before. Oh, okay. That's why I don't. Yeah, that's probably why I don't know his name that well. If he went to SMU, I don't keep up with the transfers too well. I'm still kind of, thinking about that. But yeah, it's all good. I wonder where that dude was. Oh, okay. Some dude left a message on my email. No, not email. On one of the comments, and he's like, "Hey, dude, I'll give you $350." And I start laughing. He goes, "No, really?" I said, and I'm like, "Where is this dude now?" He probably wanted to give me $350 to troll. That would have been fine. I would have took his money, let him troll for 2 minutes, and then banned him. Be like, "There you go, you trolled," right? Somebody on my regular account, I think it's a troll, went on my regular account and gave me a dislike on every single video I've ever done. And then they proceeded to do the same thing on this page, almost every video. And I'm like, that really hurts me. A dislike counts just as good as a like. YouTube recognizes that. So, I mean, they don't penalize you for it. Of course, I don't like dislikes, but what can you do? You get the trolls coming on. So yeah, but on my regular page, I kind of they are. Oh, I tell them they're funny. I keep getting the same one. Yeah, I said 37-20. I said it last night on Who That Discussion podcast did a premiere episode, like they premiered it. I don't know how to do the premiere things with the Who Dat Viper Chrissy? Who that? Who that say? There, I put that in the chat again. But yeah, I think 37-20 is decent. I mean, I just had that number stick in my brain. You know, but I could think of 4 Saints players I don't like, or they piss me off. Brandon Browner, of course, he's going to prison for 8 years, so fuck him. Junior Galette, who I met, he's finally actually starting to apologize, realizing no team wants his ass. He wants to come back. Same thing with Keenan Lewis. He's been apologizing all season. They don't want him back. Jason David was the original can't tackle person. You know, I mean, I don't hate him, but you know, that's just people I don't really. I like everybody, but that's like the dislike at the bottom. Favorite Saints players, obviously Breeze, Ricky Jackson. Players I've met. Brandon Browner is going to be in prison for 8 years for attempted murder, so good luck to him. They sentenced him like last week. It's weird. Nick Fairley got put in jail for menacing a woman, and Brandon Browner gets put in prison for 8 years for attempted murder. So, I don't know what it is. After these people play for the Saints, they turn into like, I don't know. Maybe they've always had that. Brandon Browner is like, he's like, I'm going to take y'all's money. Ha ha. Well, karma bit him in the ass. Pretty much any Saints player I've met is my favorite. Obviously, I met Breeze, this and that. You know, I like them all. I mean, especially if we're winning. You know, Adrian Peterson laughed in our faces, so I don't particularly like him. Then again, he was only here for a cup of tea. You know, he wouldn't sign any autographs. He just started laughing at people. Walk right past us and start laughing, so fuck him. You know. How do you have a 90-yard touchdown run and only finish with 98 yards the entire game? You know? Oh, Trey Quinn. Okay, I think I've heard of him before. The name just doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't really particularly ring a bell. So I'm kind of like, you know. But, yeah. I can't wait to see the game tomorrow, though. Des Bryant? Nah. He talks on Twitter. You know. I'm really hoping that at some point this season, and I'm going to think now, we activate Brandon Marshall. I mean, he's had 3 weeks to learn that fucking playbook, which he says he pretty much knows already. Coach Payton said it's about matchups. Well, what better way to match him up considering the Bucs didn't have to play Marshall in the first time? You know. Yeah, he talks on Twitter every so often. He talks about this and that. You know. So I kind of keep up with him on Twitter. I try to get him to follow me on Twitter, but, you know, he's not going to. Most of those high stars won't. Yeah, Armstead's out. I didn't really expect Armstead to play. He was practicing, but I really didn't expect him to play. Tomorrow, 6th. I don't think he is, although Who Dat Discussion says he is. I don't know. I would hope he is. He's getting a $1 million playoff. He's getting a $1 million prorated contract, so he's getting paid like $630,000 to do nothing. Coach Payton said a few days ago it's about the matchups. That's why Manti Te'o's not playing. That's why Henderson doesn't play. It's about the matchups. I would really like to see, plus the way Brandon Marshall's contract is set up, every 10 catches, he gets like a $20,000 bonus. And he gets bonuses per every time he makes certain catches in the game, certain yardage. But his base salary is like $630,000. So, I mean, I think now's the time to put Brandon Marshall in, see what he's doing. Our defenses, the defense, I read somewhere in the last 5 games, we've had 20 sacks, 6 forced fumbles, and I think it was 4 interceptions maybe. We're actually, believe it or not, in the last month we're top 5 defense. I think overall, we're like 14th or 13th. So we're actually playing. I mean, the last game against the Cowboys, we played lights out defense. For the most part, we played lights out. It's just the offense couldn't do shit. And I didn't get into my fantasy football playoffs because all 5 Saints players that I had only got 20 points. I lost something like 110 to 60. So I'm in the constellation round at 8-5. Eli Apple just had a bad game. Shit happens. It's life. I expect him to have a better game. I expect him to have a better game come Sunday. If it's really storming and it's a rain battle, it's going to be a lot of handoffs. So they're probably going to put 9-10 in the box. This game is going to be the perfect opportunity to do what I said in the last video I made. Do some reverses, some flea flickers, some, shit, I'm better than Ken Crawley, and I'm not even an NFL player. Everybody on this chat is better than Ken Crawley, okay? So, yeah, I saw that. How did they not flag them? How does the NFL not flag them, but they give them a fine? Whoop-de-doo. That's what I'm saying. The referees fucked us in that game. We should have beat the Cowgirls. We should have beat them. The referees fucked us. Somebody was like, "Oh, the Saints didn't get fucked," and I'm like, "Really?" Okay, well, how do you have 3 helmet-to-helmet calls and not have a flag on that? But then we get called for pass interference when our guy's not even 10 yards within the guy. How do we get called for defensive pass interference twice? How did we get called for pass interference in the end zone when there was nobody around? And there's other games too. I mean, there's other. I pretty much got total amnesia. I kind of forgot most of that game since it's been 9 days ago. I cleared it out in my head. But that last, when Breeze threw that interception on that last drive, that was pass interference on Dallas. They didn't call that. I went back and I watched that. That was pass interference on Dallas. That's why. I mean, Breeze did throw an errant pass, which does happen from time to time, but that was pass interference on Dallas. That should have been a first down. So, that field goal attempt that we could have kicked, that Sean Payton went for it on 4th and 1 and we missed it. If you played a what-if game, it would have been 13-13 with us going down the field for a game-winning field goal. So really, Dallas got, Jerry World paid off the referees. I mean, like he always does. Then he tells his team, "Y'all look in the mirror. Y'all are the best team in football. This is America's team." I said, fuck that shit. Then the fucking announcers. The fucking announcer said that was pass interference on Kirkwood. The fucking announcer said that. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are so fucking biased. Why is Troy Aikman doing a fucking game in Dallas? That should not be allowed. That's like a fucking referee refereeing the game. That's like when that fucking Buccaneers fan, that black Buccaneers, a referee a couple years ago, was refereeing the fucking Bucks game against us, and we lost that game. But yet when there was a referee that said he's a Saints fan, immediately the referee took him out and said you can never ref a Saints game. Immediately. So, I mean, you know, and that was a case where that guy's a Carolina fan. He's fucking reffing a game against Carolina, you know. Nick Underhill said on his Twitter that was whatever. Yeah, I had to shave for whatever reason. I kind of do whatever. I did it the other day. Cowgirls fans don't know anything. On my page, on my regular page, a lot of the coin people for some reason are all Cowgirls fans. I don't know why. Half of them live in Dallas, apparently. They all like, oh, Dallas is awesome. Oh, fuck Dallas. You know, I told them, I said, Dallas sucks. I mean, 99 out of 100 times the Saints are gonna beat the shit out of them. You just caught them at a certain time, right? You know, you just caught it at a certain time. So it's not like, I don't know, whatever it is. So, you know. And I was showing them, look, I showed them my Falcons video where I said, fuck the Falcons. And they were like, man, you seem mad. I said, no, that's my happy face. Fuck the Falcons. If I was pissed, I would be like, fuck the Falcons. I throw the fucking laptop across the room. No, my happy face is, fuck the Falcons. It's like our national salute. It's like, good morning, fuck the Falcons. Damn right. Well, you picked the winner. Look, my Facebook page got like after the loss, it gained like 600 people. And I went on my Facebook page and I said, bandwagoners, get the fuck off my page. And little by little, they all disappeared. I was like, bandwagoners are not fucking allowed. You're either a diehard from life, or from birth, or a diehard, or you're not a diehard. You know, you just don't jump in with 5 games left in the season, 4 games left in the season, and just say, I'm a Saints fan. Bullshit. Go fucking rep the Rams. They need all the help they can get. Go rep the Bears. And I'm praying to the football gods that the Bears somehow find a way. I don't care how. Somehow. Because the Rams' only shot at losing a game is against the Bears. I'm convinced about this. Because the Lions, everybody was saying the Lions are going to do it. And the Lions, they suck. They almost kind of did. But the Bears got the fuck beat out of them by somebody last week. And it was a total ass kicking. So I'm praying. I don't care. I hope that game's in Soldier Field in the fucking snow. I really hope it is. Because if it's in L.A. with the fucking 70-degree weather, the Bears don't got a chance. But I'm hoping somehow, some way, the Bears beat the Rams, because that's the only shot. I don't see the Rams doing whatever. How the fuck is it helmet-to-helmet accident? That's like saying that fucking targeting call in the LSU game a few weeks ago was fucking accident, when that was a phantom call. Speaking of that fucking shit, LSU got hosed again with the Texas A&M bullshit, and then to top it all off, who the fuck is LSU playing in the bowl game? 12-0 Central Florida. We got to play a fucking undefeated team in a bowl game. How the fuck is that fair? Now we're going to beat the piss out of Central Florida, whatever. Damn right. Well, the Saints are going to beat the Tampa Bay team. You know, Tampa Bay, Tampon Bay, whatever you want to call it. Tampa Gay, I don't know. Call it whatever you want. The fucking ears, you know, hell. Exactly. I mean, the referees just fucked us. Basically, the referees took us, bent us over, pulled our pants down, lubed up, and just fucked us up the ass several times. That's basically Roger Goodell doing this shit. So, I mean, you know, last night I'm watching the Pelicans game, and Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is down here, and all kind of celebrities are watching the Pelicans game, and we're beating a piss out of the Grizzlies the entire game, and then all of a sudden Adam Silver goes, and the Pelicans lose, and I go, what the fuck is this? Fuck the Bucks. Bucks ain't scared. How the hell are we scared of the Bucks? Fuck them. That's another thing. Two challenge flags. You should be able to challenge as many calls as you want. But if you do that, we're gonna have like 8-hour games. The NFL would like that, but the networks would. The networks wouldn't. I wish the XFL would have granted New Orleans a football team. I really wish we would have had a XFL team. Of course, they're not going to do that shit. They put teams. They fucking gave Seattle a damn football team. Seattle's got one. They gave New York one. They gave this one. Tampa Bay fans don't know shit. Tampa Bay is 5-7. They know nothing. They know absolutely nothing. Tampa's not making the playoffs. They said Atlanta's still eligible to make the playoffs at 4-8, but that's not going to happen either. That's not going to happen. The Panthers right now are 6-6. They lost 4 in a row, which is fucking awesome. Like I said, they fired all their defensive players. They kept the defensive coordinator, but they fired everybody else on the defensive side. Ron Rivera is going to do the play calling now. I'm like, man, how come we ain't played Carolina when they was sucking ass? But it's going to be so funny when we beat Carolina, sweep their ass again for a second straight season, and Ron Rivera is going to be the one calling the plays. He's going to be like, I don't know how to stop Drew Brees. Fuck it. What should we play? Prevent. Let's play 46 prevent. Let's do it. Fake field goal alignment. Let's go. Shit, if I was Drew Brees, I'd be calling fucking quarterback draw every fucking play against Ron Rivera. Riverboat Rivera. Fuck that. That's what I'd be doing, I mean, hell with that. So, it's, it is what it is, right? So, I mean, hell. Greatest thing in the world. I know the Saints are going to win tomorrow. They got to bounce back. They've been saying all the complimentary things. Oh, they're the hell of an offense, blah, blah, blah. I mean, we're going to beat the piss out of Tampa. We should have beat them in week 1. Now, Taysom had 1 snap. Taysom ran the ball once and he handed off once. I think he did play. The snap count is, hold on, wait, the snap count, let me find it, because they do the snap counts after every game. It's being slow as hell right now, okay. It's raining, so it's being as slow as hell. And, of course, my Twitter page has got a bunch of things. That completely froze on me. The weather is being a pain in the ass right now, so it's freezing a lot. So hopefully it don't freeze on YouTube as I'm doing this video, but I don't know. I didn't retweet I didn't retweet that shit. I don't think I did. But I remember Taysom Hill got in for 1 or 2 plays. All right, here it is. Taysom Hill got 7 snaps. It says according to this. He played on 7 snaps. 7 out of 52 possible snaps. And he made a tackle on special teams. And he got, I think, 1 carry, and then he handed it off to Kamara once, I believe. But the Rams are playing in Chicago. Thank you, Jesus. It's going to snow in Chicago. The Rams can't handle that. Brandon Cooks will fumble. He's on my fantasy team, but like I said, I'm not in the fantasy playoffs, so I really don't give a fuck anymore. They put 8-5. I think I should have. I won a division title at 6-7 at one time. I won the whole fucking league. So there were too many good teams in my league this year. So 8-5 got me tied for 5th place. So out of 4 teams making the playoffs, it was just that last game it was the worst time to lose a game, because when you got all Saints players, it just mostly Saints players, Rams' best shot at losing is tomorrow. The football gods. I want the Bears to win so fucking bad. All I want tomorrow is a Saints victory, a Falcons loss, a Rams win, a Rams loss, a Bears win. Who else I want to lose? Everybody in the NFC who I just didn't say whatever, you know. Oh, they're going to dress Marshall. They're going to dress him. Whether or not they're going to play him, I don't know. Whether or not they're going to play him, I have no idea. I hope they do. We're paying him $600,000+. We need to fucking put him in there and start playing him. It's ridiculous. He needs to play. I mean, I would put him in there as a wrinkle. I really would, because Tampa never seen him. Change up as many components. Do some plays against Tampa that we never did in the first game. Run some reverses. Do some flea flickers. Quarterback sneak. Do anything. Change it up. I guarantee you Tampa Bay they've been looking at that Dallas game. Teams are going to look at that Dallas game and they're going to say, let's see. This is how we stop New Orleans. Dallas gave the rest of the league a blueprint on how to stop New Orleans. What we got to do is we got to think outside the box. Fake field goals, fake punts, Hail Marys. Do shit you would only do in Madden. Run a reverse on the very first play. Onside, kick the opening kickoff. Do shit. Think outside the box. Do shit that they won't even think of. Use fucking use Davenport as the fucking William Perry and run him fullback option. Run him back up the middle. We don't have like a Nick Fairley type of fat person to kind of do that. But, use somebody in the William Perry refrigerator mode. Run them up do some shit outside the box. Put Taysom Hill on defense. Put Taysom Hill as a wide receiver slot. Now's the perfect time, which they tried to do a few games ago. Now's the perfect time to put Taysom in a slot and throw a pass to Drew Brees. Now's the time to do it. This is the game where I'm thinking Brees gets a reception for a touchdown. They got to do stuff out the ordinary, Run a reverse, run a shotgun reverse to Brees and let Brees run around, run a split end. I mean, think outside the box. Do some shit, Sean Payton's this offensive genius. We'll just, do some offensive genius here. Now's the time. The Saints are still number one in the power rankings, and a lot of people are pissed off about that, saying the Saints shouldn't be number one. They should fall like the AP poll. They should drop. The Saints one bad game. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Devontae Harris. Did he play? No. Yeah, he played for he played for the Saints. I think he's not with the Bucs anymore. I think the Bucs cut him, don't they? Anyway, if the Bucs whatever, we win the Super Bowl. Fuck what the other team says. So, damn right, I'll take 10-2 any day of the week. 10-2 is a whole lot fucking better than 2-10, just like you said. So I mean, okay. I thought they cut him. Well, he's trash. He is trash. So I'm not really worried about him at all. He is total trash. He sucks. See if this works. Damn thing ain't logging me in like it's supposed to. Weather games. That's what I'll call it. Let's see. There's a picture on there, and it says, I wish that was the picture on here. I'd be so happy. I looked at a picture when I was checking my PayPal, and it said the picture said $850. I was like, shit, I want that. Damn right, 11-2 is pretty good. Shoo, it's storming now. It's not windy because if it's windy, it bangs against my window. It is fucking storming like a sumbitch. But anyway, I got my my email up there. If anybody just decides they want to throw a pretty penny in my PayPal, hey, so be it, because I decided to test it out. Not here. It started raining this morning. It was sunny yesterday because I was outside walking and stuff. It's storming now. Even though I was going to go to the store this morning, but then even though Walmart's right around the corner of the neighborhood market, I could still go out there with an umbrella. I don't care. I've already went outside in the rain. As long as it's not thundering and lightning. That's the only problem I have. I mean, at some point I will have to go outside in the rain. Not today. I mean, I don't have to today, but at some point I will. But it is what it is. But hey, I like the rain. Keeps temperatures down. Well, it's already like 50 degrees outside, I think. I didn't go outside. The only time I went is when I went to close my garage early, about an hour ago. I didn't go outside, but I went into this wall right here is my garage right there. So when I go out, I exit in that way. But it was raining, but it wasn't raining heavily. Now it seems it's raining pretty heavily. I would move it and show you all. It's like whatever. I don't want to lose to Carolina, but you know what? A lot of Saints players like Scott Shanley and Reggie Bush was saying that. We lost to those 3 teams, but that was in a row. We lost to those 3 teams and we won the Super Bowl. I mean, if we lose to Carolina and we win the Super Bowl, hey, so be it. We can rub it in Carolina's face. They may have gotten a victory, but we got the W, right? We get the Super Bowl. So it is what it is. I don't see us losing to Carolina. I don't. Because Carolina got cocky. They were 6-2, and they were like, we're the best team in the league. And then they lost 4 in a row, and they went, well, I don't know. I just wish they wouldn't have fired all their defensive line coaches and stuff. They kept the defensive coordinator, which makes no sense. And then Ron Rivera took over the play calling, so he sucks terrible. Ron Rivera is going to run the 46. That's going to be hilarious. But, yeah, that's going to be so freaking funny. It ain't even, But yeah, I'm pretty certain we're going to win tomorrow. I mean, it's revenge factor. Sunny or not, it doesn't matter if Drew Brees has 100, 300, 400, 500 yards. As long as we win. I think with it being rainy tomorrow, they're probably going to run the ball, as most teams would run the ball. Of course, they're going to pass it still. But, yeah, McCaffrey can get 250 yards if he likes. I don't really care. But if they have no one else on offense, then they're not going to do anything. What you got to do is make sure Cam Newton don't scramble either. But I hope he does scramble so we can fucking break his leg or break his arm or break some kind of shit. That'll keep his ass in the pocket. He just became like the 3rd quarterback all time. I think it's the 3rd or 4th quarterback to go over 4,000 rushing yards. But running quarterbacks don't win. They generally don't win. The only exception to that, as far as winning a Super Bowl, is Steve Young. Fran Tarkenton in the 70s used to run, but they never won a Super Bowl. As you know, Cam Newton lost his Super Bowl. Michael Vick didn't even make a Super Bowl, and he's the all-time leading rusher for quarterbacks. The last game, we had 6 sacks. We sacked Des Prescott 6 times. Oyamata had 2 sacks. Jordan had 2 sacks. I think Rankins had a sack. I think even Henderson might have had a sack. The defense, for the most part, played good. They held Gurley. Gurley had like 130 total yards, I think it was, but they only held him like 70 rushing, so he didn't get his 100 rushing. Sheldon Rankins should be a Pro Bowl candidate this year, but I just wish they wouldn't make the Pro Bowl. They changed it to where if you're in the Super Bowl, you can't play in the Pro Bowl. Back in the day, you'd be in the Super Bowl, and then after the Super Bowl, then you'd play the Pro Bowl. That's how it should be. Don't penalize players for this, Let them play in the Pro Bowl. If the fans vote them in, let them do it. Drew Brees is actually still, I think he's still leading all players in fan voting. He had almost 450,000 votes a couple of days ago. I unvoted for him like 100 times. And if you retweet on Twitter or any social media with their name, hashtag Pro Bowl vote, that counts. So I've been retweeting a lot of Saints, Pelicans, everybody that's doing, I've been retweeting those. Now, granted, the NFL is going to be awfully sore when all those 10 Saints players who's supposed to make the Pro Bowl don't. And then they got to have all these replacement players. But I don't even watch the Pro Bowl anyway. I mean, I did last year for the Saints players when Breeze threw the touchdown, and after that, I turned it on because there's no point. When the Saints players aren't playing, what's the point of watching it? But we're going to be in the Super Bowl this year. We're going to take a dump on a 50-yard line in Atlanta Stadium. We're going to christen that stadium with a Super Bowl victory. And the Falcons can no longer troll or whatever the hell they do. Katrina bullshit. I'm hoping one day a freaking tornado dumps shit on them or a hurricane dumps shit on them. See how they like it. Although I don't wish for people to die like they do. But see how them assholes like it. They always bring up Katrina. That's their argument to everything. Katrina. We say 28-3, they say Katrina. It's like they have no reference. No, I don't care. I don't think the Chiefs are making it. Somehow, some way, I think the Patriots probably will. I mean, the NFL just gives them too many favors. The Chiefs are inexperienced. I don't think, the Chiefs haven't won a playoff game in Arrowhead in like 30 years. I don't think so. Who that discussion? About time he showed up. I was worried. But like I said on Who Dat Discussions podcast last night, 37-20 is what I'm calling the game, obviously. Yeah, I just said that, JGP. So I just said that. So okay, I'll set this in motion. I set that in motion now. But 35-17 is not too bad. I mean, I don't care if we win. As long as we win, I don't care if it's 2-0. A win is a win. I can care less about Kareem Hunt. I don't care about him. Whatever. You don't know all the facts about Kareem Hunt, so I can't judge on him. And he plays for the Chiefs, so he's not a Saints person, so I don't really care what happens to Kareem Hunt. They're probably gonna blackball him from the league, but it is what it is. It's just that how does he do something in February and it finally comes out like 8 months later, 10 months later? It's like the NFL couldn't get their hands on a surveillance video. Ted Ginn's not coming back. Ted Ginn's out for the year. They're not bringing him back. They already said they're not bringing him back. So he's not even practicing. In order for Ted Ginn to come back, he would have to practice for 2 weeks before he even freaking comes back. But I think Sean Payton said he's not coming back. Because everybody keeps asking. Because I don't know. They keep asking Nick Underhill, and Nick Underhill said he's not coming back. So I don't know. Like, wait, let me see. Unless they changed it. Somebody asked, is Ted Ginn practicing with team? Will he return at Carolina next week? Is he eligible then? Nick Underhill said he's on injury reserve. And then it said, Sean Payton explicitly said that Ted Ginn would be returning. Has there been any indication that he's been close? And Nick Underhill says, no, he's still on injury reserve and has not been designated to return. So, but the thing is, if he returns, no, P-Rob's out for the year. Patrick Robinson's out for the year. They said that long ago. For Ted Ginn to come back, he has to practice. They have to designate him to return. Then he's got to wait 2 weeks. He's got to do 2 weeks of practice before he's even eligible to play. So if he does, by some miracle, do come back, it's probably not going to be till playoffs. Because he hasn't even practiced yet, and he has to practice two. It's NFL rule. He's got to practice at least 2 weeks before he can actually play in a game. But Patrick Robinson's out. They already ruled him out for the year. He's not coming back. He's not going to be a help. They said it was supposed to be Ted Ginn and someone else coming back, but I don't know who else. But like I said, at this point in the season, they already said Sean Payton already said like 6 weeks ago, Patrick Robinson's out for the year. They're not activating him. They already said he's out. Tommy Lewis is already back. He played in the last game. He played, I just said that. Well, I hear an echo in here today. Yeah. He already played in the last game. I don't see Ted Ginn coming back. I mean, and even if Ted Ginn comes back, they're not going to play him because, look, they're not playing Brandon Marshall. The whole point of Brandon Marshall is to shore up the receiver. They're not going to play him. He's probably not going to play tomorrow. I'll be shocked. I will be shocked if Brandon Marshall's activated tomorrow. I really will. With a rain game? No. No way in hell. I don't think they would. I don't think they would at all. I mean, if you think about it, well, I mean, maybe he'll play. Maybe he won't play. I don't know. Like I said, at this point in time, they should do all kinds of wrinkles. Hail Marys, reverses, quarterback draws, whatever you got to do. Pull out everything in the playbook. Pull out the fumble-rooski if you have to. I don't care. We need to do something to change this up. Yeah, it's not broken. They say if it's not broken, don't fix it. Well, look, Dallas broke our offense, so we need to fix it. I mean, it's not too bad to be fixed, but, we need to fool Tampa, do some trickery, do something, do anything, any particular move, do something to get offense, to get defense. I mean, change up the game, change it up. Do some of it, do some things that we haven't done all year. Open up the playbook, Well, what's the point? We have Brandon Marshall, but they're not playing him. What's the fucking point of having him? Yeah, halfback pass. Sean Payton, I don't think's ever done a halfback pass, to my knowledge. He's done a wide receiver pass with Snead. Snead used to be a quarterback. Yeah, why not? Fucking have Kamara throw the ball. Have Kamara, line Kamara on one side, line Ingram on the other side. Have Kamara come out the shotgun. Have Kamara throw a touchdown pass to Ingram. That would work. Who the hell's going to expect that? Or Ingram throw a pass to Kamara. I possibly think this is the game where Drew Brees catches a touchdown reception. I honestly think that this is the time. So, because they've been trying to do it, and why they cover Drew Brees when he just fucking stands there is beyond me. Maybe. I don't care who throws a touchdown. Brees has a touchdown reception in his career. LT threw him a touchdown pass with the Chargers in 2003 or 2004, I think. Drew Brees does have one, so, Drew Brees has 10 receptions in his career, I believe it is, so, and he wants to get one. He wants to. I got to get my drink real quick. But he wants to get a pass. So, all right, now we got spooky mode. Spooky mode. I like this mode better. There's some light. Save my juice, right? So, but yeah, I think, whatever. So, but, who that discussion and more insight. when he did his video last night. So we're gonna get him to do a live video, so he can, we'll have him put on a Jason mask or something, and then after so many subscriptions or something, we can reveal it to the world. Ooh, look at him! So, like some of these people doing whatever. Who dat? Nah, yeah, JP, it's been 9 long days. I've been miserable as hell. It's raining. We need a goddamn victory. So, you can do all kinds of stuff with Ted Ginn. Shit, you could pull a Fumblerooski with the guard option. Let's do a Fumblerooski with Ramczyk or Max Unger, because that's the only time they're eligible to touch the ball after the play snapped. You put the ball, you fumble it on the ground in front of them, pick it up, do that kind of stuff. Ted Ginn is old, but I mean he's younger than me, so he can't be too old. I think he's like 34 or something. 9 long days of hearing Cowgirls fans. Oh, the Saints lost. Oh. Fuck the Cowgirls. They suck. They're terrible. They're trash. They're not beating the Eagles or whoever the fuck they play tomorrow. It ain't happening. They losing. The Cowboys going 8-8 at best and losing the playoffs. So they can get all the momentum victory they want. They're not winning the division. The Eagles are probably going to win that division because Redskins are pretty much done for unless they play better. Eagles are going to come back and win that division at like 9-7. So Cowgirls ain't even making the playoffs, so they can say we beat the Saints. Okay, what else have you done this year? That's like Tampa last year. Tampa was like, we beat the Saints. Did Tampa make the playoffs last year? No. So that was Dallas' Super Bowl, beating the Saints. God. Andreas Pete gets hurt walking down the street. Oh, I pulled my ass. Andreas Pete is the only player I can think of who gets a concussion and a broken shoulder in practice by standing there. He's like, whoops, my ass hurts. Okay, I'm better now. Whoops, my ass hurts again. Poke Andreas Pete in the ass and see if he winds up like a wind-up doll. I mean, I would trade him right now. I would trade him for somebody, anybody. I heard the Browns want to get rid of Jarvis Landry. Hey, I doubt that'll happen, but hey, I'm going to start a rumor. Hey, Browns, how about y'all send this Jarvis Landry? Wink, wink. Hey, Giants, I heard Odell Beckham's available. We got this guy named Andreas Pete. You'll love him. He's like the best offensive guard in football. You'll love this guy. We'll give you that, and we'll give you all whatever. Pfft, you kidding me? Jarvis Landry will redo his contract for anything. Jarvis Landry will be like, fuck yeah, I want to play for the Saints. I'll play for free. Fuck it. I mean, who doesn't want to play for the Saints? Come on. We're the best team in football. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Whew, I'd be happy. I'd be happy if Odell Beckham plays for the Saints. I'd be like, fuck yeah, Super Bowl. He wants to get out of the Giants anyway. You know what? I tell you what, trade us Eli Manning. We'll have Eli Manning as like a 4th-string backup because you could never have too many good quarterbacks, even though he's not that good anymore. We'll give you a number 1 draft pick in like 2025 or something like that. Give us fucking give us Manning, give us fucking Odell Beckham, and throw in that running back, Barkley. And we got a deal. We got a package deal, right? We don't even need Barkley, but, throw them all in. The Giants are a shitty team. The Giants have the best receiver, almost, they have the best. Well, Michael Thomas is the best, but they have almost the best receiver, almost this, almost that, and they suck. They're terrible. They're trash. Odell Beckham, that's pretty much what he did when he was in LSU. I mean, we fucking used him as a goddamn kick returner. We should have had him as a punt returner. I mean, we should have had him as a receiver most of the time, but, It's hilariously funny. It's hilariously funny. It ain't even something. So, and let's see what this thing is. Dun, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-bum, 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 bum, bum, ba-bum, beep, bop, ba-da, bop. So, it is what it is. It is pretty cool. Hey, they said good afternoon, huh? That's interesting. Good evening. So it's like, All right, well, I got to start my Christmas fund, or whatever you want to call it. My donation fund, or whatever, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, damn thing. But yeah, it's we should. I would be happy if Odell Beckham was. He'd be number 2 on the Saints roster to Thomas. You'd have Beckham on one side, Thomas on one side. If Brandon Cooks didn't whine and bitch like a baby, saying, "Oh, Michael Thomas took my job," we could have had Cooks on one side and Thomas on the other. That would have been a hell of a, that would have been awesome. So, Bears are winning 32-31 over the Rams. The Bears kicker is going to kick a 54-yard field goal to beat the Rams. There, I said it. Jerry Jones is a 97-year-old fossil statue who sits there and goes, AT&T sucks his dick and goes, I don't know. Jerry Jones is the only person that would build a big old Megatron right on the 50-yard line, so when they go to punt, they hit the freaking thing and it goes dead on the 50. Morstead hit it in practice. He was like, "I'm taking this damn Jumbotron down." Bink! I mean, it's not too hard to hit that sucker. But yeah, it's pretty good, But one day I need to get some funding to do figure out how a lot of these YouTubers do the split screens and put stats on the screen and weird shit like that. And what's the point of signing Kareem Hunt? The NFL already designated him, saying he can't play this year. What's the hell the point? So, but maybe I'll get something for Christmas. Yeah, maybe I'll get something for Christmas to, maybe somebody will put something in my funds, and I could figure out how to do some crazy stuff and setups and do all kinds of stuff, because I'll make the whole screen black and gold. We'll be like a disco. It'll be black and gold strobe lights. It'll be like, it'd be funny. Nah, the Redskins will sign her. I mean, NFL, the NFL hid this. The Chiefs, they hid all that shit. They hid it. I mean, how you not going to know? How does this shit just randomly come out? How does TMZ find this shit in December? This happened in February after the Super Bowl. How the hell does this sit here for 10 months and, Well, that woman supposedly called them all kinds of names, and you don't hit a woman. I don't care what happens. You don't hit a woman. Even if she hits you, you just kind of put your arms up, whatever. I don't know. But I guess he smacked her. Whatever. He's not in the right. He's in the wrong for doing that. But it's not nearly a Ray Rice situation. But they blackball Ray Rice for life. So I mean, the NFL, it's like if you have video, they'll blackball you. But if you have video where it doesn't show anything, then they'll let you play. So I don't know. Probably. I mean, I don't know. I was half asleep. I was half asleep during that Rams game. I woke up, like I fell asleep. It was like 30-30 or something like that. I woke up in the fourth quarter and it was 50, like 2 minutes left. It was 54-51. I'm looking at the score and I'm like, that can't be that score. I'm like, wait a minute. Nah, I'm dreaming. 54-51. I'm like, that's not, nah. I'm like, wait a minute. So I got up and looked at, that was when I was at my uncle's house. And I looked at the score and I'm like, because he's got a big screen, like a 70-inch TV, big ass screen, flat screen TV. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, that can't be the game. Wait a minute. And I'm like, how the fuck is it 54-51? I'm like, why do I want to see a game where everybody scores all the time? You know? They said the Rams and the Chiefs is the greatest game in NFL history. I don't see anything great about it. I see two shitty defenses and two crappy offenses. Nobody can score. I mean, they had 3 sacks or whatever. I don't know. Then that announcer is going to say, oh, well, next year they should put the Rams and the Saints in Mexico City. Fuck no. We don't want to go in Mexico City and drink that fucking water and get diarrhea and shit. No way. Last thing I need is my quarterback getting an illness. No way. No way in hell. Keep my team out of Mexico. It's bad enough they want to put us in London every 4 or 5 years. If I was the NFL, I would be like, no, we're not going to Mexico. Let the Rams and the Chiefs are going to Mexico in 2020. They already said it. They were supposed to play in Mexico, but the field was so torn up with the Bulls and shit that they said nope. The NFL already said that a team's going to Mexico and playing there this year or next year. Probably the Rams and the Chiefs because they owe them that game. That's fine. The Rams and the Chiefs could have the diarrhea and the diphtheria and all that shit, and they could sneeze blue out, and I don't know. They could keep my team out of Mexico. We don't want to go. It's bad enough we had to go to Dallas. Keep us out of Mexico. Yeah, the NFL wants to relocate. I guarantee in another 10 years they're gonna put like Jacksonville or one of these other teams that suck. They're gonna put them in London. You know, they've been talking about the Vikings moving to London or something like that or whatever. You don't. No, not necessarily. Because the way the NFL schedule is written up, it goes by the percentage of leagues. It goes by how many, Oakland and Baltimore's played 4 years in a row, and they're not in the same division. The NFL's put those teams together 4 years straight. I mean, we played Dallas 3 out of the last 5 years, and we're not in Dallas' division. The way the NFL schedules it is like your division games, and then you have to play the 2 divisions, and then there's usually 2 games. There's usually 2 or 3. There's usually 2 spots left. So they usually go by percentages. Yeah, but I know that. But Kansas City and the Rams, watch. The NFL will schedule them next year. I mean, how can you not schedule them after a game like that? I mean, they'd be stupid not to schedule them like that. They would be. They would be stupid. I mean, they just would be stupid if they didn't do that. So I don't know. So, I mean, there would just be, it'd be mass chaos. So, whatever. I mean, I don't care if they do or not. It's just crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm praying the Bears beat the Rams. So, it's all good. We hold a tiebreak, a number 1 seed. They had a thing last night on the news. Saints have a 91% chance of getting the top playoff, number 1 and number 2 seed home playoff in a first round bye. Most either think it's number 1 and number 2, obviously because the Bears are like 8-3 or 8-4. They're number 3. And we're not going to lose 2 more games. I seriously doubt that's going to happen. So, it's a little bit crazy. Now, last week, I didn't do a halftime show when we were down. and we lost. So maybe I should have. Tomorrow, if for some reason we're losing, I'll do a halftime update, a little 10-minute whatever. Because the 2 times I did before, we won. But I couldn't do it last time for certain reasons. I couldn't do it. Tomorrow I can. I may do a short pregame tomorrow, like 10, 15 minutes before the game. And then, of course, after the game, I'll do a thing. I had to redo my video twice last week because as soon as I got on, the damn Cowgirls fans started trolling. I had to end my video. They were like, defense, bitch. And I'm like, I don't troll on your page. Don't troll on mine. But at least they would give me the view count. But I don't see us losing to Tampa again. I don't. Oh, no. Within 30 seconds. And they had 3 or 4 of them, and I just couldn't I couldn't handle them that fast. They were just, I had to stop the stream, and I waited till the next day because I just couldn't handle it that fast. I didn't have my mods on. They do that on my other page. They talk about sexual stuff and whatever. I got one on my other page. They switch up the names. They talk about how do you explain to a 4-year-old something about a goldfish and asphyxiation. And it's like the same thing, and it's like 5 different names. And I'm like, I don't even get the whole, it's like a long sentence. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I mean, something's wrong there. But somebody went on my regular account last night and gave every single video I had a dislike. All 90 videos, every single video just about a dislike. And I'm like, what the hell? I took it down because I wasn't even 40 seconds in and I had 3 guys trolling me. I couldn't stop them. As soon as I deleted one, I had another one come up. It was that fast. They were doing it on purpose. So I just shut it down. I just waited. Because normally I don't give a fuck. I'll challenge these bastards. I'll say, come on. But I couldn't. I was the only person here, and as fast as I got rid of one, they had 3 more pop-ups. I couldn't do it. So I was like, screw it. So I waited till the next day. And then I did it there. So, I'm hoping one of those trolls, maybe they'll, hey, if them trolls want to contribute to my PayPal and they want to pay me, they can do whatever the hell they want. I don't care. I'll ban them after a couple of minutes. I'm still waiting on that guy who told me he was going to pay me $350. He was like, I'll pay you $350. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. I think it was a troll. Someone else was like, yeah, I'll pay you if you're good. And I was like, well, I'm good. I don't really care about all that stuff. I mean, I'm throwing my email on the screen. If JP did it, JP gave me, a few cents here and there and, whatever. It's all good. I figure if people want to, they can. That's fine. I don't beg anybody. But, worst mistake in the world, firing McCarthy. You're going to find that out next year when the Packers go 0-16. McCarthy should not have been fired. I'm telling you, his worst decision. Joe Philbin as a coach? Whew. Yeah, I don't know. They should have never fired McCarthy. I'm just saying, man. It should have never happened. I mean, look at Coach Payton. He went 7-9 3 years in a row. We stuck with him, and look what he's doing now. He's bringing us to Super Bowls. Or the precipice of a Super Bowl. I'm telling you, Mike McCarthy's going to get hired by someone next year if he wants to. If he wants to be a coach, somebody will sign him. They were talking. I heard a rumor about the Falcons signing him. Hopefully, I pray they don't. Mike McCarthy used to be the offensive coordinator for Jim Haslett from 2000 to 2004. So I still feel they fired him 10 minutes after the game. Not even 10 minutes. I mean, come on. That problem, see, they always fire the coach. The problem isn't the coach. It's the players. Instead of firing the coach, I would fire the players. But you can't fire the players because a lot of times they have contracts and you got to pay him. But in some, I think McCarthy had a year or two left on his deal. If I was an owner, I wouldn't fire the coach. Josh McDaniels cannot be a head coach. He's awful. He's proven that with the Broncos. He led them to a playoff berth, but whatever. Josh McDaniels is nothing more than an offensive coach. If you put Josh McDaniels with Aaron Rodgers, you're doomed to fail. You're doomed. You're doomed to fail. Why would you leave? Josh McDaniels left twice already, and he failed. Why would you leave the Patriots when all they do is win? And I'm sure they get, unless it's for the money. I don't know. I don't think Jim Harbaugh wants to come back to, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's John. Which one of the Harbaughs is at Stanford or whatever the hell, Michigan? I don't know, one of them. Don't be surprised if the Packers keep Joe Philbin as a coach. Because, he went 24-28 with the Miami Dolphins. I think he led Miami to a playoff berth one year. Joe Philbin is not a bad coach. Somebody must have got stuck in the mud because somebody's gunning it outside. They're doing something. I don't know what the fuck they're doing around here. Y'all better beat the Falcons. Come on now. Everybody's beating the Falcons. Aaron Rodgers should have a little bit of magic. Hey, I don't want you to come on this chat tomorrow, and I don't want you to say the Falcons won, because I'm going to be highly pissed if I hear the Falcons won. Okay? If the Falcons win that game against Green Bay, then I'm done with Green Bay. Period. I'm not. And they can't keep telling me Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't beat the Falcons, he can't be considered a great quarterback. Period. Atlanta loses every week. They suck. They're trash. They're 4-8. They're in the bottom. Atlanta can still make the playoffs as an 8-8 wild card team, actually. But I don't think they will. They just suck. Arthur Blank should have a heart attack. I don't step foot in Home Depots because of that shit. But Aaron Rodgers, everybody praises Aaron Rodgers, says he's the greatest quarterback in America. Prove to me that he's a great quarterback. Beat the Falcons. Period. Beat the Falcons. If he can't beat the Falcons, then just right ship. Because the Packers are way better than the Falcons. Hell, the Falcons somehow are ranked like 20th in NFL. I don't even know how they got that high. The Falcons in the NFL draft are going to pick like 5th or 6th. So they should just draft a quarterback, but that's not going to happen because they have Matt Ryan. Or as I like to call him, melted ice. We sack the piss out of Matt Ryan every goddamn time we play him. So, Oh, and I got to thank JP again for that awesome PayPal thing he did last week. So he's pretty awesome. So I'm going to thank him again. I know I thanked him once, but I'm going to thank him again because he's pretty awesome. So, but yeah, the Falcons, they suck ass. They're terrible. Worst team. I hope Aaron Rodgers throws 12 touchdowns on that Falcons defense. I hope they win 75-0. I hope they cream. Let me tell you, Pro Gamer Galaxy, every Saints fan is going to be a Packers fan tomorrow, okay? We're going to be rooting for the Packers. So, yeah, JP started. JP was the first one, and I got two more small PayPal things. So I got 3 on my regular account. So, I did something right. I'm still 8-5. I missed the playoffs because my last game, all 5 Saints players only got me 25 points. So I finished in 5th place in the regular season out of 4 teams. So 8-5, I missed the playoffs. So I got to be in the constellation round. But in the constellation round, I get to face like 3 one-league, one-win teams. So, I should win that easily. So I should finish in 5th place. But there's only four four really good teams in my league other than myself, and they were like 10-1, no 10-3, and 2 9-4s, and there was an 8-5, and I lost the tiebreak because I lost to this guy. Well, one time I made the playoffs 6-7. Well, the reason I missed the playoffs is because I was third in my division. 10-3. There was one 10-3 team. There were 2 9-4s, and there was an 8-5. And I missed the tiebreaker with the 8-5. So that's why I finished 5th. Even though most of the season I was 4th. So let me tell you something. I showed that video, my video of me saying fuck the Falcons, and on my regular account, and someone thought I was pissed off. I said, no, that was my happy face. Fuck the Falcons. I said, if I was pissed off, the laptop would have flew. It's like, this is how we say, who dat? Fuck the Falcons. That's our greeting. Who dat? Fuck the Falcons. Who dat? Fuck the Falcons. That's our national call. But I guarantee you, Pro Gamer Galaxy, every Saints fan will be rooting for the Packers tomorrow. You're going to have the Who Dat Nation on your side. Okay, we're going to show you, we're going to give you the vibes. So there's no way in hell you're going to lose to the Falcons. No way. So, you know, put up 85 against the Falcons. Sack Matt Ryan, break his goddamn arm, you know, we'll be perfect. You know, we got to get Mr. Hello from State Farm with 10 touchdowns. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. You know, it'll be the greatest thing in the world. So, but yeah, like I said, if for some reason anybody who does want to do my PayPal, you can. It's fieldguy316@gmail.com. You don't have to, but hey, if you want to, that's fine. You know, it all goes to defeating the Falcons. That, you know, I'm gonna call this Defeating the Falcons Fund. Falcons Suck Ass Fund. That'll get me $1 trillion right there, right? Oh, fuck yeah, we sweeping Carolina. They suck. They fired all the defensive coaches except defensive coordinator. Ron Rivera is playing the defensive calls. He's going to run the 46. 46 don't do shit anymore. Well, like I said, Pro Gamer Galaxy, if you're playing the Falcons, all the Saints fans are going to be Packers fans. They're going to be cheering for the Packers tomorrow, especially if y'all play at 3:25 or maybe if y'all play at noon. You know, I don't know who the hell Lincoln Riley is. He must be a college coach. But, you know, preseason doesn't mean shit. I don't care if we lose in the preseason. Preseason means nothing. Preseason's like a scrimmage. But we not losing. We gonna dance. We're gonna be like doing the Super Bowl dance, Super Bowl shuffle on the 50-yard line of Atlanta Stadium. We're gonna be like, then they can't. There's no more fucking Katrina bullshit. They can't come back with any fucking logic. Once the Saints beat the fucking whoever we play in the Super Bowl in Atlanta Stadium, there ain't no more. Nothing, no more. Them Falcon fans cannot open their mouth anymore and say anything about Katrina or any other bullshit. The ultimate insult is beating the team. And they'll be like, whoa, you didn't beat the Falcons. Pfft, we can't play. I wish we could play the Falcons in the Super Bowl every year. We'd beat their ass. The best thing, of course they will. Of course they will. Hey, but look, JP, I'm going to be like, and we fucking won in your goddamn city. Screw that. And I sincerely hope Matt Ryan and Arthur Blank and the rest of those fuckers will be sitting up there in the press box when we fucking give Drew Brees that MVP trophy and we give him that Super Bowl number 2, who that number 2 in Atlanta Stadium. I hope all the Saints players drop their pants and crap right on the 50-yard line and flip off Arthur Blank. Once and for all, tell them Falcons fans to suck ass. All 3 of them, because the Falcons, they keep saying they sell out games. They haven't sold out a game all year. All those seats are red. You can see the seats. They don't sell out shit. They don't sell out a damn thing. So, I mean, you know, yeah, haters are going to hate. I'm not worried about the haters. All I know is this. The Saints are going to win the Super Bowl in Atlanta. We're going to rechristen it the Atlanta Dome. We're going to rechristen it. We're going to not call it the we're going to rechristen the Dome New Orleans Superdome Part 2. We're going to get that fucking Mercedes-Benz. I can't wait for another 2 years until we get rid of that Mercedes-Benz logo. You know, we got I think another 2 years after this before we can finally get rid of Mercedes-Benz. They'll probably make it Smoothie King Dome. You know, naming rights, so they get like 20, 30 million a year for naming rights. So it should go back to Louisiana Superdome, but that's not going to fucking happen. You know. Hey, JP, you were always right. I don't care what them, you know, I don't care what all those other idiots say. You know, I swear, JP's got more people bashing him on freaking YouTube than there ain't one goddamn team fan base that's made a video. I typed in JP's name one time, and every fucking fan base made a video specifically about JP. I'm dead serious. It's like every fucking fan base in America. And I'm like, wait a minute. And that just goes to show that all 31 other fan clubs are completely fucking crazy or nuts or something or both. I don't know. They're crazy. Because when you focus on one person who's telling it like it is, he may not always be right. I mean, as far as like if we're supposed to win and we lose, just like in Dallas. But he took, you know, JP took his lumps. He did what he was supposed to do. That's fine. But I just found it hilarious that, and I watched a few of these videos from a few years ago, and it was hilarious that they would be attacking JP and stuff like that. But yet we were winning. It's like, hey, that's fine. Attack me. We're winning 50-0. Hey, you know, whatever. Your team still sucks. All right. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't get into the whole TTC movement. I mean, if somebody's talking shit about my team, I'll jump in. But I don't necessarily want to jump in the whole thing and attract all those trolls and all that bullshit. But I'm not wanting to hold my mouth. I will go at it and whatever. I just don't want all the attention. I don't want, because if these morons start making videos about me and putting my name in them, I'll sue the piss out of them. It will be getting taken down because I don't want anybody dragging my name into the mud. You know, I'm not going to sit here and make a video and say, Joe Blow screws you. I'll be like, no. Seriously, they make videos and they title it JP sucks or JP. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you know, I don't know. I'm like, these fans have nothing else better to do. That Cowgirls fan in its fucking barn is like, he's celebrating like he was celebrating like they won the fucking Super Bowl. I'm dead serious. I watched this video and he's celebrating like the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. I'm like, are you fucking serious? That dude is so fucking funny. He never did respond to me. I sent him a message and I was like, your team sucks no matter what. He never did respond to me. So that shows you right there. He don't care about me. So, you know, and that's fine. But the Cowgirls are going 8-8 and they're not even making the playoffs. So, hey, when we're in the Super Bowl and Dallas is sitting home crying and they can say, well, we beat the Saints. What good is that? Like Tampa last year. Well, Tampa beat the Saints. Okay, it's a moral victory. What the fuck did it do? Just like this year, Tampa beat the Saints. Is Tampa going to the playoffs? No. So, I mean, that's like Atlanta saying, oh, Atlanta beat the Saints. Of course, that never happens. But that's like Atlanta saying, we beat the Saints. Is Atlanta making the playoffs? No. I mean, of course, we've swept them. Exactly. So in the grand scheme of things, Dallas beat us. Yes, they did. Is Dallas going anywhere? No, they're not. So that was their Super Bowl. Like that dude that was saying shit about you He was like dancing like the Super Bowl. I watched that video. You watch that video, and I swear you would think that Dallas won the Super Bowl. That's how proud he was. He's like, my team's winning the Super Bowl. I'm like, somebody give this dude some Valium or something, or somebody give this dude some mood killers, because this guy thinks he's winning the Super Bowl, and Dallas sucks. I don't remember the guy's name, and I'm not going to bring this guy's attention because he ain't worth it. But all you got to really do is go on JP's account. You could watch the video. You could find the guy's name. I'm not giving him any publicity. But I sat there and I watched this video. It was like a 5-10 minute video. And, of course, he gives JP the business, obviously. But, whatever. We can take it. Saints fans can take it. But he's like, see, I told you, my team won. My team is the greatest fucking team of all time. I'm like, you're 7-5. You're 7-5. How the fuck are you great? 7-5 isn't exactly great. 10-2, 10-1, 10-2 is a whole lot better. When we go 11-2 tomorrow and Dallas goes 7-6, we'll see how great that is. Dallas plays in a weak division because the Giants suck. The Redskins lost Alex Smith, so they're basically sucking. The Redskins fans are praying. They're trying to get Daniel Snyder to sign Kaepernick, and I really hope they would sign Kaepernick because Kaepernick's not the answer to anybody. They go sign Mark Sanchez, which had a butt fumble part 2, apparently, from what I saw. The Eagles are finally starting to come on the rise. I still say the Eagles are winning at 9-7, and Dallas are going 8-8. I have a feeling. I don't know what the Eagles' record is, but I'm pretty certain the Eagles are going to go down in 7. Because I think they're like, 5? The Eagles are 5-6, 6-6? I mean, they're right there at 500. If they're not over 500, they're right there. I mean, the Eagles were like 4-5 or 4-6 when we played them, I think, or 4-5. I don't know. Yeah, well, the Eagles have a better shot, I think, than over, because the Eagles have to play Dallas, I think, tomorrow. I think they play them. I think that's who they play tomorrow. So, I mean, yeah, 6-6, okay? 9-7, 10-6 will get you in the playoffs in the NFC. There are too many weak teams right now. The Redskins are pretty much out of the race unless they fucking do something or they play a shitty team. That's fine. The Eagles can lose to the Rams. It doesn't take much to get a 9-7 playoff team. If you're 9-7, you're getting in an NFC. I mean, after the Saints, Rams, and Bears, most of the teams have 6 or 7 wins. I mean, the Vikings are like 6-4, 6-5-1. They're in 6th place. So, I mean, whoever wins that division is getting it anyway. So, the Eagles may not win the division, but I still see them getting in the playoffs. They're just playing way better right now. So they're playing really good. So, I mean, I don't see every power ranking I've seen the Saints are number 1. ESPN had the Saints number 1. Fox had the Saints number 1. I don't know. I didn't see any. I don't know. I don't know who's saying the Rams are better than the Saints, but whatever. Everybody kept the Saints at number 1, in my opinion. But the media is gonna shit. I mean, Max Kellerman gloated. He couldn't wait to gloat. He smiled. He was telling Stephen A. Smith, "See, I told you that ESPN made a video. Max Kellerman gloats over victory." And then Stephen A. Smith had to. No, the title was Stephen A. Smith Eats Crow. And Stephen A. Smith is like, yeah, my team lost, man. I'm like, Stephen A. Smith, don't pick the Saints, please. I don't like when media people pick the Saints. They just jinx us. They put a voodoo curse on us. Please continue to not pick us. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. ESPN had us number 1. Fox had us number 1. I think USA Today still had us number 1, so I don't know. I don't really give a shit about all those power rankings. That's just personal opinion anyway. You know, Ryan Clark's fucking Rams fan. That son of a bitch will never be fucking allowed in Louisiana again. He's fucking biased as shit. He's taking the NFL's money to get shit on. That'll never happen again. So, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. I haven't seen any news on anything about updates for the Saints so far today. Nobody's really doing anything. I'll be right back. I got to answer this phone call. All right, well, that worked out to my advantage. All right, life is good, I guess. I don't know. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a job. I got a job offer, so somebody finally, after like fucking all these months, somebody fucking called me. So yeah, one good thing, I guess. I just hope this place actually pays me worth of shit. But yeah, I had to answer the phone. But yeah, I don't know what I was saying beforehand, but I'm definitely ready for the home game. We're gonna kick some ass. You know, it's all good. Oh, I don't have the job yet. Yeah, I kind of had to. Well, this place that I went to, it used to be A1 Appliance, and I applied there in the past. This place is called it's called Dirt Cheap, so it's probably going to be low pay. And yeah, well, I need to work because if I don't, you know, it's whatever. I always think good. Yeah, it's right. It's right down the street. Actually, they got that place right off of Charter. If I go that way, but there's a bridge, you can't walk that way. It'd be right there, so I got to walk all the way around. I wish. I don't know. I've never been in Dirt Cheap. No idea. Well, look, I applied at places like PP email. I don't know. I didn't check PayPal. But I applied at places around here like freaking Longhorn to wash dishes and stuff, and Longhorn turned me down. And I don't get it because it's the season, right? It's the season. I mean, it's holiday season. Even if you hire me for like 3 weeks, because I applied at Big Lots out here because Big Lots is looking for people, and I called the manager up. The manager goes, "Well, do you really want to work here for 2 weeks?" And I'm like, I don't know. And I said, I need to work. Holy mackerel! Praise the Lord. I see it. I don't know. Yeah, I see it, Keedy. Hey, I appreciate the PayPal. You're pretty awesome. I know you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you. You're awesome. I need $1 million, but I didn't check the email. I just logged into the PayPal. So, yeah. So, it's pretty good. Hey, I just got a question. When you do a PayPal and you put it in someone's account, you can't take it out, right? Because I'm not saying you would, but whatever. But, because I got to put it on my gift card. Oh, okay. Damn. Well, if that's the case, I got to get, because somebody put $1 in there and it was like, yeah, I'll take it out. Oh, they were kidding there. So I'll take it out, blah, blah, blah. I got my Bluebird I could transfer it on. I got my gift card I could put it on. I want to keep it in there until I get like a certain amount, because I don't know if PayPal charges if you take it out. I don't know. I've never done it before. So, it's not that I'm asking. It's just that, it is what it is. But yeah, I appreciate you, Keedy. Of course, I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody, because I know you don't. I know you don't have to. You want to. So and oh, okay. I didn't know that. How much do they charge you? Like $1 or something? Because some people, the coin people, what they do is, I don't know if this makes any difference, but the coin people, when they do their coin rolls and they charge like $5 for a roll or something like that, they tell PayPal, they say, put it under friends and family. And I'm like, I don't know if that does anything, but I hope they didn't charge you too much. I hope they didn't charge like $10 or something, because I didn't know. I figured they have to charge you. But if there's a way where I can do it to where, whatever. No, actually, one time I did send PayPal to my cousin, and it was like $5, and they charged me like I think they charged me like $3 or something. But yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate anything, especially when, Oh, okay. Like I said, I sent money not through PayPal, but I sent money through GoFundMe. That's what I did. When my cousin needed an operation or something, she was doing some kind of fertility stuff, and she, oh, okay. That's what it is. So when you take the money out of PayPal, they probably charge you for that, I guess. I don't know. I mean, these places got to make money. Well, GoFundMe is a scam, because GoFundMe, Amazon, or whatever it is, takes like 8% out, and then the GoFundMe people take like another 10% out. With GoFundMe, the minimum you could do is $5, because I wanted to give my cousin like $2, and they were like, nope. And I'm like, what? And I gave her like $5, and I did that through when I had my bank account, but I don't have that anymore. I have, I'm going to get another bank account soon, but, I have my Bluebird card, and I have my gift card, so I could put it on my gift card, but I'm just waiting to, because like I said, I don't know if PayPal charges a fee. Yeah, I have gold. I don't have gold, but I want gold. But I don't know if PayPal charges a fee when you transfer it. You take it out of the PayPal account to put it on whatever card. So that's why I was waiting until it builds up to like 100 at least. Or maybe, I want it to build up to a certain amount, whatever. Oh, okay. I'll check. I mean, I do check, but yeah, I appreciate JP and Keedy and everybody, and Two other people did a PayPal on my regular account. Well, one was $1 and one was like, I think $5. But it's pretty cool. But I wish I would have got my PayPal fixed a long time ago. But they kept telling me, because I had $3.88 in there from 5 years ago when I sold the video game. And they said I couldn't take it out for 3 weeks. So I just said, hell, I just left it in there. So it's been in there for 6 years almost. So the $3.88 plus what JP sent me and two others sent me and then what Keedy sent me, that puts it up pretty good. But yeah. But yeah, I've been needing a job because, like I said, I couldn't even pay my rent this month. So luckily I have a landlord who's pretty cool, and she's kind of cool about it. She's like, okay, that's fine. Pay me when you can. So this goes to my Christmas rent fund. So But well, I finally got it fixed now. I got it fixed last week. Well, I called the guy, and of course it's one of these Indian guys, and he's like, how can I help you today? And then I try to tell him, he goes, I don't know how to help you, sir. I put in my email, and he kept telling me that email doesn't exist. And I'm like, yeah, it does. Then he told me, oh, your account doesn't exist. And I said, yes, it does, because PayPal sends me a monthly statement. So I've had this PayPal for like, I don't know, I've had this PayPal for like 10, 12 years. This PayPal actually had my old information because I got PayPal because when eBay and PayPal were linked together, I used to buy stuff on eBay through my bank account, and it would go from my bank account to eBay. And who that discussion? You might as well set up a PayPal account. You might have people that want to donate a few dollars to you. I mean, you never know. I already got 2 Saints fans that gave me something. They didn't have to, but they did. I'm not saying they'll give everybody all, they work hard for their money, obviously. So, I mean, but if they want to, they want to. But it's Christmas time. It's the season time. It's all good. So, I mean, yeah. So, it is what it is. But, hey, at least, I mean, finally, after all these damn months, somebody's actually calling me. Yeah, I mean, you help people out. I've helped people out in the past when I was working at CVS and I had my bank account and I was giving money to my cousins and a few dollars here and there. And I sent people a few dollars, not through PayPal. I sent it through my bank account. Well, you don't have to do it like that, who that discussion. You could, how you say all your links, you could just say, oh, I made a PayPal. If anyone wants to donate, hey, you can. You don't have to. Just like what I did. Hell, I got family tells me all the time I should have went to college to major in broadcasting because I could do a broadcasting job because I know all the stuff. I'm like, I told this dude, what's his name on Twitter? He owns a radio station. And I'm like, hey, man, I could do that shit. And I guess like JP and what like JP was saying, if people like you, they're going to give you money. It's not that they're giving it to you for that. It's because they like your content. I mean, Future Seal was like, I wouldn't keep doing that because you don't want to be an e-beggar. But I don't see it as being an e-beggar. I mean, I'm kind of like, if I had the funds, and of course, one day I'll return the favor, obviously, because, when I get set up, because everybody in life has their ups and downs. Mine's been down most of the last couple of years. I mean, it is what it is. You bust your ass for a company and 6 months later they let you go for no reason. It's like, I wish I would have done it, so it's mega crazy. But I haven't played it in such a long time. But hey, you know what? It's I might be able to play it. You never know. I gotta check my Gmail actually. Oh wait, it's not under. I can't check it right now because I'm not under my account. I'm under my friend's name. When I do this account, I have to sign in under my friend's name because I can't get access any other way. So if I check my Gmail now, it'll be under my friend's account. So, that's what I may want to do. You know, I may want to, I set a PayPal up years ago. I never knew how to do it. So I just did it randomly. And, if I can do it, anybody can. I almost got struck by lightning twice. I stood on a sidewalk while an 18-wheeler flipped over, and the 18-wheeler came pretty close to flipping on me. Not pretty close, but I mean, I was like literally 200 feet away from this 18-wheeler flipping. So, and it flipped. It did flip on the sidewalk, but like I said, I was about 200 feet away, at least. Close enough to where I seen metal flying, but I was like, holy shit. That was right on the corner of my interstate, out the, right there. So, yeah. So, I mean, but yeah, pretty much. Oh, if I get struck for lightning, I hope it kills me because I don't want to wake up after that and have, because some people get struck by lightning and it fucks everything up because lightning gets grounded. So when you get struck by lightning, it's going to come out the soles of your feet. It's going to, it's going to come out. So it is what it is. So I mean, hell. But I hope I'm not down for them. I don't know. I just had bad. I don't call it bad. I've had ever since I got fired from CBS. Well, I get fired. I left. The manager was an asshole to me. That was about 3 or 4 years ago. I just bought a brand new pair. Well, I didn't buy. Somebody gifted it to me for Christmas. I wear Dr. Scholl's for my feet because I was born with bad feet. I finally got, after 4 years, I finally got new shoes. And I haven't worn them yet. I got them like 3 days ago, but I really haven't worn them yet because I have backup shoes. But I was born with like square feet. Like I didn't have the soles in my feet. So they had to put my feet in a cast for like 6 weeks or something. So my feet are like, I get bad circulation in my legs and my feet. And I don't think it helps anymore that I probably have diabetes, but I don't know. Whatever they call it, yeah. Ditka didn't do shit for a team. Ditka traded all the draft picks away for Ricky Williams, and Ricky Williams smoked pot and he didn't do shit. We could have won the Super Bowl with Mike Dick if he didn't draft all our freaking, it's all good. I bought a Ricky Williams poster when Ricky Williams got drafted. I was like, this dude's going to lead us to the promised land. 6-10 and 2-3-13, and he did shit. Yeah, and you watch the ESPN 30 for 30. Everybody's saying, how come Redskins didn't do a dynasty? The Redskins, all of those players, the Redskins drafted. Nobody, I think they drafted LeVar Arrington. That was it. No one made the fucking playoffs. They wasted all those draft picks. You think with like 2 number ones, 2, 3, 4. He hated the Saints afterwards. Ditka should have never came out of retirement. Ditka just had a heart attack about a week or two ago, and mild heart attack, and he was in Chicago. I don't know if he's going to be back on ESPN Live, NFL Countdown tomorrow. I doubt it. I think this happened about a week ago. Saints going to kick their ass. Tampa's going to go down in a fiery flame. They're going to go down in a fiery flame. So, it's all good. I thought he's had more than that. My uncle's had about 4 heart attacks, and he still smokes every day. He likes to pack up every day. That dude had a heart attack. That dude had a heart attack in church while praying. He woke up in the hospital. First thing he told the nurse is, "Where's my cigarettes?" Nurse told him, "I'm not getting you cigarettes." He goes, "Screw this." He went and got some cigarettes. So he still smokes to this day. Then again, he's 70 years old. So he's pretty much like, he goes, "I'm 70. I'm going to die anyway." He's got all kinds of health problems. He goes, "I'm going to die anyway. Might as well smoke." And thank God I'm starting exercise. I've never had a heart attack, thank God. I hope I don't have one. I'll have a heart attack if you think your lungs feel great. And then when they do an x-ray on it, they go, "What the fuck is that black shit on there? And that green shit? Why the hell is your left lung purple? We're going to have to examine this shit." Oh, you have the Barney-itis disease. Uh-oh. So, it is, the Barney-itis disease. I'm telling you. It is something. But yeah, I can't wait till finally we play a noon game. You do have two lungs. You have two kidneys too, I think. I don't really drink and I don't smoke, but I've been around people that smoke. When I went to my uncle's house, he smokes like crazy. Like my laptop, it's been, I think, 3 weeks since I went to my uncle's. It finally doesn't smell like smoke anymore. Because plastic with smoke, when I won those coins off those various places, they're all smokers. They sent me the coins in packages and it was full of smoke. I'm like, don't smoke around stuff you're going to send to people. I don't think that's going to work, Pro Gamer Galaxy, because McDaniels isn't going to leave. And if he does, I don't see him going with Green Bay. Why would McDaniels leave when he's one of the top assistants in the league and he's getting played? Falcons blew a 28-3 lead. Falcons blow leads all the time. In fact, the Falcons are the best in blowing. So when you refer to the term blow job, you should refer to Falcon job. I honestly think we should rename the word blow job Falcon job. That's how much the Falcons blow and they suck, okay? Politically correct. But okay, Who Dat Discussion, I appreciate you. And go set up that PayPal if you can, because I guarantee they'll donate to your cause, because we got to get this man on a live chat one day. And y'all should watch his premiere that I did last night. It's pretty good. He picks the score pretty much closer to mine. The Falcons are the best at sucking, blowing. I don't know if I could say screwing. I don't know if they're the best at that. I guess, I don't know. You can get calling that. Choking is no problem. Who Dat Discussion. 31-17. That's right. I forgot what it was. Choking, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pro Game Galaxy. The Falcons are really good at choking, if you know what I mean. They are really good at choking. They're probably so good at it, they relax the gag reflex. Well, Who Dat Discussion doesn't really do live chats. He does the upload things. Last night he did a premiere. But Who Dat Discussion is probably the best out there right now, as far as, like, he's way better than Deuce Windham. Deuce Windham is way overrated. How in the hell does people throw $50, $100 at him? He has no idea what the hell he's talking about half the time. Who Dat Discussion, he may live in New York, but he knows what. Hey, stop fucking running that motorcycle around here. I'm doing a podcast, asshole. Fucking motorcycle. I'm going to go out there and kick that motorcycle guy's ass. I pretty much watch alone, well, tomorrow I'm going to be here by myself. So, I'm going to have all the room and everything. I'm going to have the house. So, yeah, it's going to be not bad. I'm telling you, Pro Gamer, if Rodgers does not beat the Falcons, then your team is done for the year. Because if you can't beat the Falcons, then you can't do anything. And I'm not putting this all on Rodgers. I don't know. Maybe his defense sucks. I don't know. Maybe his receivers suck. I don't know. I'll tell you what, though, about 6 weeks ago, all the experts were picking the Packers to run the table. They were saying the Packers were going 11-5, getting in the playoffs. And then ever since then, I think the Packers has lost every game. Nah, I mean, they had 3 games in 11 days. I mean, 3 games in 11 days isn't, too bad. But, we're gonna win. I guarantee him. I'll pull a Joe Willie. The Packers should have beat a lot of teams. Look, I'm telling you, the Packers should not, cannot, will not lose to the Falcons. They better not. Oh hell, they better not lose to the Falcons. I mean, because if that's the case, we're going to be in trouble. I mean, who? But, yeah. We don't want to, do whatever. Yeah, offensive line is number 1. Oh, good Lord. Why the Panthers got to play the Browns? That's one of the few teams the Panthers might actually beat. Browns. Browns fans, please beat the Panthers. I'm praying for you, Browns. If you play the Panthers tomorrow, please pull a miracle out your ass. Oh, the Panthers are trash. They're not winning shit, but I mean, the Browns aren't exactly good. I mean, they're better than they have been in the last 4 years. I mean, the Browns actually have 3 or 4 wins. I mean, go figure. The Browns have their best season in 4 years, and they fire their coach. It is what it is. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna get crunk, and we're gonna win the division. We're gonna win the division. And when we win the division, we're going to be calling up Matt Ryan, fuck you. And then we'll knock on the Tampa Bay's door like that. We're going to be like, fuck you. And then Carolina will be like, fuck you times 2. I'm going to get on JP's chat tomorrow whenever he does video. And I'm going to see him do it. Of course, I can't do JP's dance because I'm not JP, obviously. But I got my own dance, and it's gonna be like, dun, 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 I don't know, some wacky, some wacky dance, But yeah, it's gonna be, might as well. We're men in tights, men in tights. That's a good movie. Carrie Hughes is a good actor in that movie. We're men in tights. I don't remember the whole lyrics, but it's pretty cool. Achoo. I kind of just do like this, and I go, fuck yeah. I rewatched my Cowboys video, and I'm surprised I didn't say fuck the Cowgirls. I thought I did. But I was watching it last night, and I'm like, I don't remember saying that. I can't swim either, so good luck there. The knight who says, knee, 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 knee. The Bud Light Knight. That's a funny commercial. It's like, I just cut off your arm. That's a flesh wound. That we did, Ramsey Kennedy. That we did. They got lucky. Hey, you can't go undefeated. It's impossible. It's all good. So, it's all good. I'm not worried about it because we beat it. I think after after Tampa, don't we play Carolina after Tampa, or is it whatever? My favorite color is blue. That's where we go. But you can change it to green when you got money. I don't have the schedule in front of me. We do, yeah. I think it's Carolina, Pittsburgh, Carolina, and somebody. Suck, ass, suck. Okay. Tampa, Panthers, Steelers, and Panthers. Ass, suck, ass, suck. Somebody made a joke about what was the joke? Somebody made a joke about you're one country when you go in this, you're another country when you go this. What country are you when you come out the bathroom? And the punchline was European. So, but I don't remember the whole joke. 13-3. Oh, whoa. Back that shit up. Who the hell are we losing to? You think we're losing to the Steelers? We certainly ain't fucking losing to the Panthers. No. 17-2, who dat nation Super Bowl? No. How the fuck? We got Pittsburgh at home. We're not going to Heinz Field. If we go to Heinz Field, I would consider that. But there's no way in hell we losing to Pittsburgh in the Superdome. That ain't happening. The greatest record in Saints history is 13-3. We win a Super Bowl. So 14 wins would be a franchise record. You know. So Scam Newton? Please. Scam Newton takes out a Supergirl costume and goes, look at me. The S means shit. When he goes, and he sees the big S, it means shit. He's like, yes, I'm shitty and I'm proud of it. The S for scam. I'm Scam Newton, superhero to the suckiness. Pam Newton, Cram Newton, Fig Newton. That's what I used to call him, Fig Newton, because he crumbles like a cookie. Pimp Newton. You ever notice Cam Newton looks like he's a gay pimp? That one time he wore the all purple with the feather in his cap, and I'm like, what the fuck does this dude think he is, a pimp? The NFL ought to be like, the NFL ought to realize what the hell is going on. That's right. Cam Newton is like Grandmama. Larry Johnson from the 90s when he went Grandmama. That's Cam Newton. I hated Cam Newton. I've always hated Cam Newton. Cam Newton used to play for Auburn. Auburn is LSU's enemy. He played for someone in high school. I don't know what. Cam Newton fucking cheated in high school. Auburn robbed his parents. He fucking cheated in college. He fucking cheats in the NFL because somebody pays him to suck. I don't know who it is. The Panthers give him a shitload of money to suck. Auburn never beat Tulane. I don't think we played. No, Cam Newton was Auburn. Probably. He can't read. Cam Newton can't read a fucking playbook, I'll tell you that. You think with like $80 million, you think somebody would teach that fucker how to read. No, it's melted ice. Melted ice. I wrote that on my Facebook page. Melted ice. Or you can call him Sack Ice Light because he gets the sack shit kicked out of him. Now, I call Fitzpatrick Fitzgerald because I don't remember. Jameis Winston? Well, why you have to read when you make $50 million, $80 million a fight? Mayweather hadn't even cashed his last 2 checks. Now, Jameis Winston is a tricky one, but I've decided to call him the L Master, as in, let's eat that L today. Because he can't eat W's anymore. His stomach won't allow him to eat W's because he gets that lactose intolerant. W's give him indigestion, so he's got to eat the L's for light. Donovan McNabb. Yeah, I remember that. What? Games getting in a tie? What the fuck? Yeah, Donovan McNabb didn't exactly read the playbook when that happened. Jameis Winston will not be around next year because the Buccaneers, it's his fourth-year option, and the Buccaneers would have to pay him $20 million. This year he only gets paid, I think, $5 million. Next year it jumps to $20 million. Are you going to pay $20 million to an unknown quarterback? I don't think so. I wouldn't. The sucking is, the fucking is, Tampa gay, Tampon gay, Tampon bay. You can name all kinds of stuff about them. Crab Steelers? I don't really have a name for the Steelers. Ass gobblers. I don't know. You could. The 49ers are, of course, the 41ers. Winston didn't steal crabs. Winston gives crabs. That dude's probably got more STDs than Jesus. I mean, good Lord. Winston's the one that's giving the crabs to the ladies. And probably some of the guys, too. Not that there's anything wrong with that. He may be bi. There's nothing wrong with being bi. He may like guys' asses. That's his personal preference. I don't care. Long as he stays away from my ass, we're good. He can stay in Tampa Bay and go to those whatever. Hey, you know what they say? Gay is actually a word for happy. So I don't know why they turned the word gay or whatever. But I mean, I have a cousin that's gay. She's gay, so whatever. A lesbian, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. There ain't nothing wrong with being gay. Just don't. If I worked with a gay guy, and I told him, I said, hey, I don't care if you're gay, just don't hit on me. I don't swing that way. I told him straight up, and he was like, I'm insulted you said that. I'm like, well, I don't want to get hit on by a guy. I'm just telling you now so we can clear the air. I don't swing that way. And he got pissed off at me. My boss was like, you can't say that. I'm like, well, I'm just putting it out there. Whose Twitter is that? Nike Matt 216. Is that yours, Pro Gamer? I don't have a problem. I never did have a problem with gay people. I don't care. Like I said, I've worked with gay people. I don't care. Exactly. Just my ass is reserved for me only. That's the no-fly zone. No fly zone. I don't even want women with the dildos up that. That's the no-fly zone. If they want to do that, they can do it. Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of women are bi. I mean, it's just in their chemistry. I mean, it is what it is. More power to you. Or more power to them. I was a lesbian in a past life. At least that's what I tell myself. I mean, hey, you got to look at it like that, right? You gotta, exactly. Let me turn my light on. I worked with a guy at Academy, and he was the nicest guy in the world. He never was tempered. He never get pissed off. And I knew he was gay because you can tell. Sometimes they talk with a lisp. You can tell who's gay, who's not sometimes, that gaydar. And he's like, well, I asked him one time, I said, you gay, right? He goes, yeah, I'm gay. And I said, he goes, yeah, but I don't hit whatever. But I'll tell you what, I worked with a guy at Wendy's. Little short dude. He was like 5'2". His name was Kevin Christmas. I shit you not. That was his name. Kevin Christmas. That was his actual name. This dude's a 5'2". He's a little black dude. He's like, I grew up in the hood. He was like 50 years old. He goes, I grew up in the hood in the 70s. He was gay as whatever, right? Yeah, exactly. He was gay. But he wouldn't tell you he was gay. And one time we hired a gay person. He goes, I don't like gay people. I'm like, aren't you gay? He goes, I'm not gay. And I said, you act like you're gay. And he fired this girl one time because he found out this girl was a lesbian. He goes, "We don't like lesbians here." And the girl went home crying. She went crying to her boyfriend. Her boyfriend came back about an hour later, came in the store before we closed the lobby. Where's that son of a bitch? He locked himself in the office. So I said, wait. I told him to wait in the parking lot. So we were walking out, and he goes, "Where's that son of a bitch?" I said, "He's still in there." I said, "Hey, good luck." We went to work the next day. That son of a bitch had 2 broken eyes. He had a broken arm. They beat the shit out of him. So what they did was they sent him to New Orleans East, and they said, "Good luck, buddy." The dude's been with Wendy's. He's probably still at Wendy's. He was working for Wendy's for 30-something years. He would get into an argument with people, like, but they sent him to New Orleans East, and they said, "Good luck." So, and this was about 15 years ago. If he's still alive, I don't know. I was a little 5'2" short dude, and it was so funny because he was gay, and yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said, Sixth. You're the only person to pick up on that. Yeah. She told everybody she was lesbian, but yet she went home and she had a boyfriend. So I guess she was bi. No, I don't smoke anything. I'm going to shave my mustache too. I just let it. When I shave my mustache, people look at me like I'm Mexican. I'll probably end this stream in about 10 minutes or so because I've already been talking for 2.5 minutes. I don't want to keep everybody. I don't have Chinese. What the hell you talk Chinese eyes? I'm American, goddammit. Chinese eyes. What the? I'm old, okay? You get old, shit breaks down. I mean, people can tell you that. I'm just as old as Drew Brees is, except I'm not in anywhere. I'm not in Drew Brees' shape. I wish I was Drew Brees. I've never smoked anything in my life ever. Never. Never did. Never had the urge to. Look, I don't drink, and I've never smoked, and I rarely drink, and I'm in the worst shape of my life. Just imagine if I was an alcoholic and I was a druggie. Just imagine I'd be in the greatest health of my life. Goes to show you. Goes to show you. I can't run with my knees. I've been walking I was going to walk this morning. I've been walking. I've been eating juice and celery. I've been cutting back on what I've been eating because I went to my aunt and uncle's house, and I always weigh about 215. I got on the scale, it said 221. I said, "Fuck this, I gotta lose weight." But I can't run. My knees aren't exactly the best in running shape, and I don't have any running shoes. My other shoes were being held together by duct tape and rubber bands and crazy glue. But now I got brand new whatever. Smoking is a pain in the ass to quit. It's so addictive. Nicotine will get you. That's why I got the nicotine patches. And they got all that stuff. So, let's see. Nobody's updating anything on the Saints today, so apparently there's nothing going on today. They're probably already in Tampa. Or maybe they traveled tonight. I don't know. Damn, the Saints page is just nothing but retweets. I mean, as far as like retweet for the playoff, retweet for the Pro Bowl. So, gotta do that. Gotta get a weapon. So, let's see. Saturday's news. Is there any Saturday news? I don't know. Jeff Charleston. I met Jeff Charleston, and I had no idea who the fuck he was. I said, "Who the hell is this guy?" Never knew. Had no idea in the world. So, but I got his autograph, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, whatever. So, because he came to Academy when I worked there, and I was like, possible. All the Bears fans were saying, "You never played a team like the Bears before." I said, "Yeah, you're right. The Bears suck ass. I can't floss with my teeth." No. The Saints are going to win. They're going to win the Super Bowl. It's going to be Saints 97, the undefeated team -12. It's going to be pretty awesome. And the Bears suck. They're going to, the Packers done beat the Bears 93 times in a row. It's like pretty awesome. Chuck Swirsky and the super fans. The Bears. The Bears. If Mike Ditka played against Mike Ditka, how would the score go? Ditka 1,312. Ditka 1,312. If the bus was against Dick, if Ditka was driving the bus, how would it work? Like Indy 500. But it was a bus. What if Ditka was driving the bus? I'd choose Ditka. All those old skits. Terry Bradshaw was the man. My whole argument is if you put Archie Manning on the Steelers, Archie would have won 4 Super Bowls. Steelers just had a good defense. Steel curtain. Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, Mean Joe Green. How you going to stop that? How you going to stop that? You couldn't. You can't beat a wild card if you're second seed. You get a first round bye. It usually goes to lowest seed. One will play the lowest seed. So if the 6th team gets by, one will play 6. And then the second seed always gets the leftover team. So second will usually play. I think if the Bears went in the first round, I think the Bears would play the Rams. I mean, after the second round, if the Bears won, and we would probably get somebody like Seattle or the Vikings. I don't know. The way it's seeded is 3 plays 6 and 4 plays 5. The number 1 seed plays the lowest seed. So if between the matchup of 3 and 6, whoever's the 3rd and 6th team plays the Rams if they're number 1. And number 2 plays the winner of number 4 or 5. That's usually how it works out. The number 1 seed is always going to get the lower seed. So, and number 2 gets the second lowest seed. So I don't even know what's what. So I think if the Bears finished 3rd or 6th and the Rams hold out at number 1, the Bears would play the Rams if they won the 3rd, 6th matchup. And we would probably get somebody like Seattle or the Vikings, or if the Redskins make it. Hell, we might even, if this scenario, if Dallas makes it, we'd probably get Dallas. But then it all depends, because if we get a first round bye, it all depends on who wins and who doesn't. Personally, I'm not one on the first round bye because I don't want us to have 14 days off. Let me put my drink up. I don't want us to have that much time off. So, it is what it is. I mean, hell. Hell, my back hurts, so we're just standing up doing this. But, yeah, it's pretty much like, whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, everybody thought the Lions would do it, and the Lions came close, but they didn't really do it too well. I mean, it is what it is. Damn, it's 3:15 already. Good Lord. Whew. I got to get me some lunch. I didn't eat that much for breakfast. I got to get me some lunch. My stomach's starting to growl, and I didn't eat too much for breakfast, so I try to skip breakfast as much as I can. So I'm probably going to wrap this up in about a minute or so, considering it's 2.5. I'm on the North Shore. North Shore all the way, at least right now. I grew up in Chalmette. So, yeah, 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'm going to go eat. I'm going to wrap this up, even though I still got 5. I mean, I could talk forever, but yeah, I want to eat and stuff. I may go to the store since it's not raining right now, and it's right down the street. It takes 2 minutes. So I might do that. I don't know, but it's all good. Shalmation is good. Yeah, Burger King's got this thing where if you go within 600 feet of a McDonald's and you place your order online, you can get a penny. You can get a Whopper for a penny. Oh, I didn't go to Chalmette High. My dad graduated 77. So I went to Andrew Jackson, but then I didn't graduate from it. I hear Andrew Jackson's a middle school now. My elementary school switched. My middle school became a elementary school, and my high school is no longer valid. Either that or it's a middle school. So, it is what it is. All that good jazz. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. But I appreciate everybody that's been on. AJ was, when I went to AJ in the 90s, it was co-ed, the late 90s. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. And, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate Keedy for the PayPal. Of course, JP for the PayPal from a few days ago. I already told him that. I appreciate everybody on here. And I'll probably do a pregame thing tomorrow. I don't know. But you'll see me after the game, win or loss. Hopefully it's a win, which I'm calling. And then I'll throw a lot of fuck Tampas out there. So, it's all good. But if y'all follow me on my regular page, Field Guy 316, I got 320 subs on that one. So I'm doing pretty good. So, yeah, we're going to get that W. Hell, I haven't played Madden in a few years. I played Madden 2002, where Drew Brees is the only NFL player left on the 2002 squad. And they got him at like a 72 rating for the Chargers. So, I don't know. But I'd get him up to like 83. So, it's all good. I don't know if JP has Madden or not. I would say no, but I don't want to say whatever. He already said it. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up so I can go get something to eat and all this other crap and do whatever. And because it's already 3. It's after 3 o'clock already. That's crazy. I wish I haven't played Madden in 4 years. I mean, as far as like whatever. So I appreciate y'all. I'm going to wrap this up. So I'll see y'all later. If any of y'all want to go on my other stream, and I mean, I'm not going to stream tonight on my own, but Field Guy 316, y'all can hit me up on there. It's all good. So I appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Who dat?